some point, but we have a
Yeah.
house, so that's good.
But
Um,
check out Chris, which kid? Annika near Threadgill from Melinda. It's really good.
okay,
Oh,
that's your daughter. How old's your daughter?
yeah. Huh?
How old is she?
She is 29, I think.
She's younger
Yeah,
than me.
29, 28 or 29.
Cool.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, hold on, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, 29, 28 or 29. Take your time.
All right, hold on. Oh well, it's fine. I'll look all right, I guess.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Did you have a good Easter?
Yeah, it was great. It was Easton's birthday
Oh,
party.
nice.
Turned
Oh,
9,
fun.
so it was Friday, but we celebrated it that day. All right,
That's
I'm gonna
fun.
go ahead and record.
Okay.
There. Hello, everyone, and hello, Miss Courtney Dillon at
Hi.
CourtneyDillon.com. Hello, my sweet boy Eric, and welcome to our
Sis, hi,
Atlantis
Mama.
Scalar YouTube Live. Well, thank you, sweetie.
Mm,
I love you.
He says he loves you too. Oh, there's people with burning questions today, is what I'm hearing. So,
Oh,
all
really?
right,
All
hold
right.
on. Let me write down my paper. We're a little early, so hold on. I have to, I like to write everybody's name down. I know
Okay.
that's what I do. That's just my thing. Okay, I got my paper ready.
All righty. I think today I'm going to skip around
Okay,
because
so
it
we're
seems
gonna not
like,
go in order.
yeah, I'll just skip around because a lot of people have really messed with the art of just getting right on, and then they're the only ones that really ask questions. I get their questions asked. So I'm going to be very random. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Oh, don't hurt me. Okay. Um, what I can just do is just skip people who have got theirs answered every single time for the last several ones, and then see if I can find new fresh meat. All right, Anna T from Alabama. Hi, I was wondering if Eric could tell me what the specific signs I should look for when he is sending me one. Anna T from Alabama.
Feathers for her. I keep seeing feathers. That's the
Mhm.
first
Okay.
thing he shows me. He does a flickering of lights and he's playing jokes. She has a fun sense of humor, so he will
That's
do a lot of
awesome.
that kind of stuff, but feathers for sure. Look
Okay.
for the feathers. Okay.
All right, Liza Tamayo, a description of one of her past lives. She's from Florida.
Okay, I wonder if she's a healer. Do you know her? I don't know. She's a healer. I feel like
Wow.
either she has been in either she is now, but one of the things they show me, she's done something with cards, like card reading or something like
Oh,
that. In a
she's a
past life.
tarot.
Yeah,
Financial cards.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you're interested in this lifetime. It might be something to look into. I am really sorry, but my daughter, who's coming home from school, is now texting me. So just give me 1 second.
Oh, that's fine. It's called life.
All right, here we go. Where are you going to be? I was like, Etta, I have YouTube. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm ready to go.
All right. Cody Smith from Atmore, Alabama. Any advice or messages regarding finances? How can we
Cody is a
expand the
hard
rescue?
worker.
A re
Cody is a hard worker.
the rescue and afford another building. So they have a rescue, animal rescue, I guess.
Okay. Um, he needs to think outside the box, is what Eric's saying. He's a
Okay.
very hard worker. It's not an issue with, sitting around. He is doing all the things. He feels like nothing's working. You need to think outside the box, is what Eric's showing me. Figure out how you're going to reach more people. I'm feeling like some targeted ads, some, outreach parties. He kind of like, you know, does this thing and he's works really hard, but he doesn't like get out in front of enough people.
Okay.
And so,
They could
and
have a big fair, rescue
yeah,
and
something
adoption
like
fair,
that,
something like
like
that.
rescue adoption fair,
Hook up with
I
the
don't know,
local
gala
vet.
event,
Yeah,
party, that kind of thing. Outreach.
right,
Okay,
right. Go to
that's the way. Mhm.
yeah, and go to let your local vets and pet stores know also. Put
It's
flyers
great.
out.
This is a really good, really awesome thing he's doing. Stick with it. It's
Okay.
really good for animals. So
All
yeah.
right. I don't know. It may be a girl, Cody with the eye.
I feel it's, yeah, I don't know. Either he or she, but the good energy. I like it. Very hard
Okay.
worker. Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Lorraine Owens from
Hi,
Portsmouth,
Lorraine.
Ohio. Michael Owens, Pinnacle, North Carolina, passed away.
Mhm.
Was his death timely? I guess, was it an exit point, maybe?
I'm just gonna ask him. Hold on. Oh, yeah, he's a very gentle, sweet
Mhm.
energy. It feels like timely, yes, an accident, also yes. Like we can look at it from both. It's weird. That's a weird thing to say. I don't know why I'm saying that. I never know why,
He's
but
telling you to.
we can look at it from both soul level, and see on a soul level it was time to go, and still on the human level it be an accident. If
Okay,
that
that
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
That's kind of what I'm getting on this one.
Was it
So
contractual?
yes, is what I'm hearing. It was an
Okay.
exit point, but also there was something accidental or a mistake in this. I don't know what this means. I'd have to
Okay.
look into it more. So,
All right.
okay.
Nina S. in Brazil. Don't know if I should stay here in this town.
No,
Okay.
no. Time to go.
Oh,
Eric's
wow.
saying,
Quick.
I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is about it. Just your energy. It feels like you're beating your head against the wall, and I'm not sure where you are. It might even just be, I'm not saying you're going to leave Brazil altogether, but a different town, better energy.
Yeah. She feels a bit lost, basically, wants advice. So just leaving will be a good
Yeah,
first step.
that's usually I say wherever you are, there, like you find yourself wherever you are, like going to a new place isn't going to solve your problems. I've tried to do that. It doesn't. But in this case, actually, I feel like a fresh start is needed.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, Lisa from Las Vegas wondering, where do reptilians go when they die? Cool question.
Um, Eric's saying reptilian heaven, and he's laughing.
Well,
Where do they go? They go, the way he describes it in multi-dimensional terms is there are rather places for different types of beings. There are what we would describe as hell. People experience that when they die. What we people believe and describe as heaven, right? There are places for lots of different types of beings. So
okay.
yeah.
But our animal companions stay with us in our heaven, right?
Yes, most
Awesome.
of the time they do.
Like, you can't cross. This is dog heaven. Stay on your side. You're a human. We don't want
They
that.
have he's shown, I mean, I think he's also being funny, but they have dog parks in heaven, he says.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, Tracy, her brother Tony from California passed away 3 weeks ago at the age of 62.
Heart something, yeah.
Yeah. Any message?
His name's Tony, yeah.
Yeah.
He says he's still trucking.
Oh, keep on trucking.
Yeah. He's like, he feels like I don't know if I don't know physically if he's a bigger guy or just a big energy. He feels like he's got a lot, he feels like he takes up command space in a room, that type of energy. Uh-huh. He was
He's doing
surprised.
okay?
Yeah, he's great. He's smiling, he's happy, he's a little worried about his family. Okay, he's worried because I'm sensing he has wife, he has kids, maybe even grandkids at this point. He's worried, but he wants everybody to know he's a-okay.
Well, maybe he can guide from that side and Eric can help the family too.
He's sort of like, it's showing me like he's like he's getting used to it. As weird as that sounds, he's like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. Even though
only 3 weeks.
Only 3 weeks. But he's good. He's okay. It was a shock to everybody, but he is okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sean Marie Dastu from Toronto. Just wondering if you see a new and better relationship for me and someone who will be great for my children, getting a much needed divorce.
Yeah, but he's saying, let the ink dry. This is Eric. Let the ink dry. Okay. I know people don't like this answer. They don't like it in readings, but what Eric is saying is just take a minute. Yes, absolutely. This has been it feels like a very tumultuous, not good marriage here. lots of like almost like oil and water. My sense is the marriage itself, this is not answering your question, but we will get to your question, was karmic, that you had a karmic contract with this person is what I'm hearing, and that you actually needed to experience that for your soul growth, even though it's been awful.
Yeah.
You
What was
absolutely
the
find
lesson
there's
for
like a
her?
being in your power, being in your
Yeah.
power.
Okay.
There's a soul evolution that's happening for you right now over the next year. So by the end of this year, it feels likely that you'll be ready for a new relationship. Just if possible, take some time just to be with yourself and ask yourself, Eric's saying, what do I want? What do I want? And so you're not creating or calling in this person. This is for everybody, says, from a reactionary place, from a place of, right? And because sometimes we do that. We're like, oh, I can't hate that quality about that person. I don't want that. But like, give yourself a minute to clear your energy. And then you absolutely do have a wonderful partner coming in next year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip people who don't give like the town they're in and stuff.
I think that's right.
Or
Okay.
because we have so many. And if you don't give the first name and last initial. Okay, so Dao Huang Sing is my daughter Chelsea P. What happened? Oh, happy with the money she got from my home. Manville, New Jersey.
Okay, the person is named Dao, is that correct?
Well, Dao Huang.
Oh,
D-A.
Dao Wang. Okay,
Not
got
pronounce
it, got it. And then Chelsea is
Chelsea
the
Sing.
daughter.
It's
Let
Chelsea,
me,
yes.
got it. Okay, let me turn into Chelsea. There's Chelsea. Yeah, she's very happy. You know, she
It's
doesn't.
almost like she's saying that she stole it from.
No, I don't sense that.
Okay.
I don't sense any foul play. I could be
Okay.
wrong, but it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, I feel like she is happy with the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next president. I don't want to answer that one. That's a tough one. All right. Ingrid C from Tennessee wants to know any message from her higher self.
When I ask that question, what I see instead of a message, I see sunflowers. And I see them turning, there must be something about this, and I remember this, but I haven't seen it in a long time. There's something with the sunflowers turning toward the sun,
Right.
and she in this symbol is the sunflower, and just turn toward the sun. Remember,
Turn
you are
toward
the light.
happiness.
Yeah, the happiness, but remembering you are the light. That's what this lifetime is about for you.
Like that. No, it's actually a chemical called auxin, AUXIN, that it inhibits growth on one side. And it is attracted, it's phototropic, so it's attracted to the sun. So yeah, so on the side that is facing the sun, the stem, it's a growth factor, so it helps that grow.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like it's here, and this side grows more. I can't remember.
Well, no,
A long time ago.
I need to look this up. This
It's
is
really cool. I
yeah,
love
that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Olga K from South Carolina. Can you tell me which of my past lives is relevant to this current one? And she guesses that the name of your dog is, or the prizes again.
Oh, okay.
Daughter's
Did anybody
name
get
and
it?
the dog's name. Haven't gotten it yet, so.
Okay. Olga, she's helping a lot of people in a past lifetime. She looks like, this might be funny to you, but a nun, and she is doing something, and it looks like it's Central or South America. I can't, maybe Mexico. She's feeding people. She feeds people. She, people come to her and
Real
she
humanitarian.
correct. And so see where that people may be drawn to you. You may feel like have a lot of helping people energy. Remember to help yourself. All those type of lifetimes we give, and we forget often to give to ourselves. So yes, if you're like that,
Okay, Tony from Boston, do you get any important messages for Tony from spirit guides?
it's easier. I can ask, but it's easier if you say, In regards to what, you know,
Yeah, okay.
just as this as an aside, but let me
Yeah.
ask for Tony. Okay, Eric says, this is Eric, don't stop, keep going. You are almost there. I don't know what that means. That means something to you. He's trying to achieve something, and actually he's closer to his goal than he thinks.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Right, Dominica Kuprit, Kate, well, just Kate. Any messages in terms of love for her?
Eric says you're a little bit afraid of it. You will be able to find a love in this lifetime, but you need to believe it more. You need to believe that it's possible for you, that you're worthy of it. And whatever happened in the past, and we all have stuff, I get it.
Yeah.
We all do. Everybody does.
Oh, yeah.
Go in and just next few weeks, this is a good time because we're in retrograde. It's a good time to, you know, clear stuff out. Don't
Yeah.
start new projects. Don't sign contracts. It's eclipse. It's retrograde. It's a lot. But you can focus on healing. Ask your guides to help you clear out the energy of the old, whatever it is, relationship, trauma, you know, something that feels like it's taking up space, if there is something.
Speaking of eclipses, I want to see the solar eclipse is going right over us.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, well,
It's supposed to be
up until
cloudy
the
now.
8th, up until the 8th, it's sunny. And then on the 8th,
No,
94% cloud
no,
cover.
don't tell me this.
Oh, God.
I'm flying there.
Well,
Oh no.
it's awful.
Oh,
So
okay,
sad.
well,
Okay, Suzanne Reset from California. Any advice for me to accept Atlantis Scalar healing? You know, some people have thought forms that kind of block it. Of course, you can clear those blocks, I know.
yeah, I'm on the list, I think. So when I check into this, she's got a couple subconscious beliefs that she does not. I hear the word deserving.
Susan, you deserve it. You're lovely.
So now again, I'm not talking conscious, right? We're
Yes,
talking
yeah.
right subconscious. So it would be a good idea to really work on, you know, clearing out beliefs that you are not deserving, affirming that you're deserving of the healing that you want.
Yeah, anytime this thought comes in that you're not worthy, replace it immediately. I am worthy as hell. Yes. Well, and you know, if Courtney can also help you, so reach out to her.
Yeah, reach out to me.
Katrina Kylie, thank you so much for the reading about my student GP. She is a beautiful soul and I love her dearly. Oh, that's so sweet.
Wonderful.
All right, Brooke Day from Texas. Is my daughter Lexi going to have success with her new business?
Yes, actually she is, but you got to trust that she will, and you got to give her a little time. You know, remember, sometimes businesses take a minute to get off the ground. I'm seeing there's like, as with any business, you know, as with whatever you're doing with your life, there's ups and downs for a little while. Just let her figure it out. She will do well.
Oh, awesome. All right, Vanessa Pinto from Barcelos. Any guide about career, please?
It feels like you're looking for like a new field altogether. And it feels like
is that a good idea?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like there's a sense here that you haven't quite found what your thing is, and that's okay. You might be going in a new direction, and to trust that. If you have an inclination to, you know, I really always wanted to work with people. I really always wanted to do this. I don't know why I feel that, but I'm a little scared. Let yourself have those actual feelings and dreams, because they're clues about where you're supposed to go. It just feels like you feel like you're boxed in and it's not quite the right fit, and that's okay. We have to pivot sometimes, you know?
You can try the 3-6-9 technique of writing.
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
I have the best career ever.
Absolutely.
Not
That's
I
a
will.
wonderful deal. I have.
And then 3 times in the morning, and you can get journals for super cheap. 6 times in the afternoon, or, you know, the afternoon and the evening 9 times.
And you're doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, I am doing it. Oh, my handwriting is so awful. It's so
Well,
hard.
I mean,
I have
super impressive.
dysgraphia. It's really hard for me to
Oh,
write.
is it? Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's from when I had a that what do you call it? The cardiac arrest when I was 6 months old.
oh. Well,
I
that makes
don't know
sense.
how I became a doctor. Got everybody fooled. I'm just kidding.
No, that's not true. You're very smart.
All
Okay.
right. Courtney's daughter is Etta, and a dog is Winnie. Baron Von Crunch. I cannot remember your actual name, but email me
That's
for
amazing.
$200 off. That is awesome.
I wonder if it's somebody taking one of my classes or something. Probably.
Oh,
'Cause Wendy
maybe.
sometimes
Oh,
barks
there
in the
we
background.
go. All right. Tracy S. from Perry, Iowa. I would like to hear from my friend Lisa M.
My sense with Lisa, when I tune into Lisa, is she's funny. Like she's hilarious. They're two peas in a pod. They're soul sisters. Their trouble is what I'm hearing. They like cause trouble. Like they're
Yeah.
funny together.
Oh.
She's great. My sense is there was cancer somewhere here. It could be somebody else, but my sense is I
Yeah.
think there might have been cancer.
But she's doing
And
great.
she's great. She's around her all the time. Like,
Oh.
yeah, the still having fun together. So
Do
I just
does she-
smile because they just have this vibe together, and it's from a past
Oh.
life of just like their trouble, like in a good way, like
Love it.
yeah, it's cute. They're
So-
trouble.
Does she prefer any form of signs that she gives Tracy?
She knows all the signs, is what I'm hearing. It's like music. She always feels her. Like I feel like she's real clairsentient, and so she just
Oh.
feels her and knows she's around. And yeah, it's great. They're together.
That's
They're like
awesome.
sisters, so it's cute.
All right. Jasmina S. from Slovenia. Is it a good idea for me and my husband to try for a baby?
Yeah, it is. It is. This would be appropriate time to do it, to try for
Okay.
baby.
Even if it's Mercury retrograde? But it is the 3-month period of full moon in Libra, which
right.
is
It's I don't know why, but I got yes, and it
okay.
feels like it will be a boy. So
Ooh,
there you go.
that's what I got too. Amy from North Dakota, wondering if Eric has visited her.
Yes, that's why you felt him and you knew, and he's he's working with you, is what I'm hearing.
So what is the purpose of your visit with her, Eric?
She's cute. No, he's
Oh.
just kidding. He has a crush on her. But
Oh.
besides that, not just that, she is really working hard on letting go of old patterns. It's good. She's
That's
doing some
cool.
hard work. It's not been
Well,
easy.
we had relatives in Devil's Lake, North Dakota, by the way.
Oh, cool.
The
She is
nephews
letting
and-
go of
yeah.
old patterns, and she's
Okay.
really working hard to take care of herself and let go of old patterns. Good stuff. But it's not easy. This is very hard work.
Yeah. All right, Debbie from Wales. How can I repair my relationship with my son?
It's going to take some time, and he may not come around right away. It feels like he's like angry about something. He's a little bit, he's mad. But
Yeah.
I do see a repair happening at the future. I want you just to imagine that you have this beautiful relationship with him and that's healed.
Do the 369.
Yeah.
Dude, that's good. But again, it has to be I have a wonderful, not I will or I want, because then you're always going to be in the state of not having it.
And
So,
for some reason it feels like whatever there is, just believing that repair is possible here, it is possible, and it will
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Mhm.
All right. Katia Pinto from Portugal. Will I be able to date and marry in the future? My life has been so lonely and stagnant.
Yes, you will, Katya, but Eric says you need to work on your vibe a little bit. Like, okay, what is the frequency of somebody that's happy with themselves, that's dating, that's enjoying life,
Yeah.
right? And this is for everybody. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes we want someone, we want a partner, We get set in our ways. We forget that you have the opportunity right now to enjoy life. And he
Yeah.
wants you to do that right now.
That will attract
Absolutely.
some good
That's
stuff
the
too.
sense. Yeah,
And again,
exactly.
the 369 thing could help too. All right, we
Yes.
have lost most of our work saved finances through the economic downturn. I'm not
Mm.
so worried, she says, but my husband is really struggling with it. Are there words I can comfort my husband with? And her name is Janine Jones.
Hi,
Sorry, I don't
Janine.
know where she's from though.
Oh, that's okay. Hi, Janine. Let me see Janine. She's definitely more trusting here, which is great. This is a good thing.
Yeah.
He has this is like part of a pattern he has. I mean, I'm not saying you guys haven't lost a lot of money, because I can see that.
Yeah.
And even if you had $1 million, he would be worried about money. There's a feeling of that, you know?
Did that come from
So
another life?
no, it comes from this life, but
Oh,
it feels like family. It could be his father was really worried. If I was sitting before me, we'd figure it out. But it feels like this is family. It's like his dad was worrying about money, or like some, that kind of thing. And
right.
he
Okay.
got this inherited belief that the shoe's going to drop and I'm going to lose everything and I'm going to be, whatever.
Wow.
So you can comfort him, but also know that he's got some work to do individually to let go of this pattern.
Yeah. But you might want to give him something to control, something to do. And again,
Right.
getting a 369 journal and saying abundant is infinite, scarcity is illusion, or I have financial abundance, a massive financial abundance. And then make sure that for 17 seconds, you write it 3 times, 6 times, 9 times. But each of those 3 periods after you write it down, you need to think for 17 seconds
Mm-hmm.
what that feels like, and the relief and going out and spending the money and all that kind of stuff. Nikola Tesla said if we understood the magic of the sequence 369,
Mm.
it would be so powerful. That would be the keys to the universe. So
Wow.
each of these journals usually has a little bit explaining why it works, why that mathematical sequence actually does draw in it's like the law of attraction,
Love
abundance.
it. I mean,
And
this is so important for people to
yeah,
know. And I
right.
got a few things I'm working on myself. So I think I'm going to start doing that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Be sure y'all don't write the same thing over and over again in the line too. Wait. Okay. We don't need a name on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Is my logic correct that if the more incarnations a soul splits into, the soul energies are all over the place, thus the symptoms like lack of focus, ungrounding, are they mainly due to this splitting? No, they could have their complete consciousness in infinite,
No,
splits.
no. It's more of Eric calls it accumulation of
I'll be right
patterns.
back. Keep talking because I will listen to
Okay.
this afterwards.
Eric
But
calls this accumulation of patterns. He's clarifying. What he's saying happens is that it's not so much the splitting of the energies, but we accumulate what can be construed as negative patterns over a number of lifetimes. And so the more lifetimes we have until we decide we want to ascend, we will be accumulating a lot of these soul patterns. So it's not really like split energy as much as accumulation of patterns. However, that said, we do have experiences as a soul that are so difficult or so traumatic that we will come in this lifetime with the big soul wound. And sometimes what we're doing as a soul is we're wanting to heal that soul wound. And so we will contract for experiences to heal that soul wound. In that case, sometimes we do leave pieces of our energy on other timelines. And so if you've had a big negative experience on another timeline, sometimes calling it back to yourself is useful. So there you go.
okay, so I've got two. of these.
Oh, cool.
Well, you read it
What?
right here.
So manifestation journal. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get that.
Okay, so well, there's another one too. I looked at a bunch of them. There's so many. Nikola
Okay.
Tesla. Blah, blah. Tesla claimed that the numbers 3, 6, and 9 hold the keys to the universe. They represent mystery and unexplained patterns. And if you dive deep into the history behind these numbers, there are ties to Hinduism, vortex mathematics, sacred geometry, and astrology. Basically, it's like things of equal frequencies are drawn to each other. But it's like so. Like I have this. And it says
Oh,
7
wow. Is
seconds.
this? No,
Look at my writing is terrible.
it's
This
not
one
too
is
bad.
the Eric documentary is a massive success in every way. See, I didn't say will be.
Oh,
And
so
then
you're doing it as already done. See, I do
yeah.
something
And then
like
for
this, but I
17
don't do it
seconds,
with the
I
369.
imagine Paola getting the award. I imagine her calling me, "Are you sitting down, Elisa?" And imagine seeing it. And imagine people coming up, "Are you Eric's mom?" So,
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, it's really good. And let me see what this one says. Yeah, Abraham Hicks
Mm.
described the 17-second rule. After
Oh,
each day
okay.
of 369 affirmations, take 17 seconds to visualize your desire. How does
Mm.
it feel? Who would you tell the good news to? Surrender to the creative power of the imagination.
Mm.
Let's see what else it says about
Well, and if you think about it, 17 seconds, like that's not very long. That's kind of
no, it goes
amazing.
by really fast. You can go
Yeah.
farther than is a practice that aligns with the law of attraction. There is a numerical reasoning behind this spiritual practice. Frequency is an important factor. And, your husband that's worried about finances, can read this. And if there's science
That's a
behind it,
really
it
good
may give some
idea.
support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, Eric
Frequency
is
is
showing me he's not as into stuff like that, but he will believe science. So that would
yeah,
be, yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And Nikola Tesla, come on. Um, our nature is based on a hidden mathematical system. I mean, math is the language of the universe.
Mhm.
Everything in nature is geometrical and follows geometrical patterns. We can see these patterns present in nature, the form of the golden ratio and the Fibonacci sequence. Multicellular organisms are formed by the division of a, this one has a better explanation of it.
Okay.
Are formed by the division of a single cell. A single cell divides into two, and the division continues. Multicellular organisms are so the vortex pattern there repeats itself infinitely. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and then 5, and then 1, 2, 4. So anyway, let me see. Scientist Marco Rodin believes these numbers represent a vector from the field to from the third to the fourth dimension, which he called a flux field.
Mm.
This field is a higher dimensional energy that influences the energy circuit of the other 6 points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It is believed that this is the secret key to free energy, something which Nikola Tesla mastered and dedicated his life to. So Nikola's theory is that 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5 represent the physical world in which we live.
1, 2, 8, 4, 7, and 5. Okay.
And
Okay.
conversely, the numbers 3, 6, and 7 represent a vector into the fourth dimension. And it
Oh.
unlocks a realm that we cannot see, a higher dimensional world. So look at this. I mean, the numbers 3, 6, and 9 show up in the universe and in nature consistently in a very significant way. If you take a perfect circle, the circle's digital root, we are left with 3 plus 6 plus 0 equal 9. Well, that's 360 degrees. If you split a circle in half, you get 180 degrees. The digital root of 180 is 9. 180 divided by 2 is 90. The digital root of 90 is 9. If you split 90 in half, you get 45. The digital root of 45 is 9. If you split 45 in half, you get 22.5. Well, 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. So, you always get to 9. So it's really, really awesome.
Wow.
So anyway,
Okay, I'm going to get that.
For this one, it's Channeling Eric, feature or series, because we don't know what's going to be, is wildly successful.
So that's just called, the journal is called the 369 method.
It's making it happen.
Making it happen.
369 method
Okay.
guided journal.
I'm getting it. Okay. Thank you.
I think it's my favorite one. Anyway, we'll go on to these people. So really, whatever you want, you can have. You really can. I mean, scarcity is truly an illusion, people. Okay.
Eric calls it a convincing illusion, though. We have to really work on it. So
yeah, you have to use all your senses to imagine it's already there. You're going shopping for new clothes because you just got, won the lottery and things like that, or your health. All of a sudden you have to throw away all your insulin and your syringes because you are done with diabetes. It's good. You're free. And then all of a sudden, maybe you get a call saying you got to get a pancreas implant, transplant, or whatever. All right, let's see. Bob B from Valrico, Florida, who guessed the names right. Can you ask my mom, Linda, her opinion of my spiritual manifestations, growth, and what I need to work on?
what is he up to? He is like doing some really interesting. Yeah, his mom, sorry. I was just like, whoa, he is like kind of like he has like a Merlin thing going on. I don't know how to even describe
Wow.
it. She's very proud of you. Very proud of you. You're doing really well. Keep going. She's definitely thinks that you're amazing. Yeah.
Awesome.
She loves you. It's just this overwhelming feeling of love.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Jaya Bot. Hi, Eric. This is Jaya Bot from Chesterfield, Missouri. I remember that address. I was told I received telepathic messages that confuse them as mind talk. Can you tell me how to discern telepathic messages from mind talk? Probably going to take some
So
meditation.
one thing to understand is we communicate with the other side telepathically. But this is what people, and this is for everyone, right? It is very subtle. So it is very, very subtle. It will often, like, even when I'm talking to Eric, I feel him back here. For some reason, he's always back here. I don't know why. He just likes that side, I guess.
Acting like a creeper.
But it will, you might feel them in physical space, but the messages will feel subtle. You have to pay attention. You have to discern. You have to get really quiet. Meditation helps a lot because once you learn how to quiet down your thoughts, you can feel more of the subtlety when it's like, oh, that just popped in out of nowhere, or I'm thinking of this person, and sometimes you'll see a sign in the physical world that will confirm what you are receiving. So pay attention because everything is energy. So we can actually be hearing or receiving a sign from a loved one or a guide. And then we'll look down or we'll look and we'll see a butterfly or we'll see a certain kind of cloud, right? And so that will be like confirmation as well.
I really want to recommend this app called the Insight Time. Okay, get down then. Oh. I mean, here's one thing. Look, beginner, meditation, breath work, sleep,
that's amazing.
music, yoga, live events, courses, and interest, stress, anxiety, manifestation, parenting, fear, relationships, confidence, tarot, astrology, chakra, spirituality, depression, pain, addiction, something happened. Resilience, trauma, burnout and exhaustion, productivity, creativity,
forgiveness, gratitude, for everything that you can even think of.
I know, and they even have stuff for kids, including bedtime stories.
That's great.
To help with anxiety. I mean, you can look at anything. Children with anxiety, for example.
I feel like teaching meditation to children is like they can pick it up more easily than it takes. Well, it took me, for example.
And you can even pick how much time you want to allot, like 5 minutes or whatever. So it's so far almost 250,000 tracks, and I think they have 50,000 different teachers. So I'll show you what it looks like. This little one with the bowl right there.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Anyway, consider that, guys. Okay. Catherine. Oopsie, what happened? Hang on. Where's Catherine? Oh, here we go. Catherine from Bedford, UK. Can Eric say if my latest craft project be liked? If I will it be liked if I post it to a friend? I'm not quite happy with it, so unsure of posting about it. Catherine,
She's being more critical of herself and
I get that.
the project than it will be received. Like I feel like it's beautiful, it's very touching, it will be received well. But what your sense is like, oh, you're being a little like critical of it. And
Yeah,
yeah, I think
especially
it
with
will
a
be.
friend, you're afraid she's going to say something to hurt your feelings, or maybe you're afraid that she won't be honest with you if she doesn't like it. So
Right.
it's
It,
difficult, but have the
post it.
courage.
Yeah,
Have the courage.
post it. It feels like, and it feels like a real labor of love, like that you made this, whatever it
Yeah.
is. So,
All right, Nancy K from Newmarket, Ontario. Can Eric tell me when my next love will come into my life? Really hoping.
okay, let's see, Nancy. Okay, remember timing is
I
tricky.
know.
I'll do
Tough.
it, but
Yeah.
we are creating all of the time with our thoughts. Just putting that out there, okay? Late summer feels like it. Put yourself out there. I mean, retrograde's a little tricky, but if
Yeah.
whenever maybe next couple weeks think about, okay, how am I feeling about putting myself out there? Are there places where I can meet people? Put yourself in
Yeah.
situations that you would normally go, right? Um,
Yeah. Raylene said that starting March 25th is the
mm,
Libra and full moon. And that's when things that happen, like a new job, that is going to be really good and permanent, or find a new love,
mm.
a relationship, it's going to be permanent, that kind of thing. So,
So okay, that's really good to know. So,
yeah.
yeah, but this year, definitely this year. So,
All right. But anyway, go and watch that YouTube, Libra in the full moon, or full
okay.
moon in Libra. I can't remember.
Full moon and Libra. I'm writing that down. I
You know,
should
my
check out that
mind,
one.
people.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sally Jeffries from Birmingham, UK. I'm practicing consciously channeling. Can you
Oh,
ask
good.
Eric, please, what do I need to do more of when I'm practicing? I bet he's helping you, right?
He's helping, and I'm just hearing that you're on the right track. It's
Yeah, she
just
said, I think I've succeeded a handful of times
that
and
she has.
failed.
She's doing great. The
Good.
thing is, it's just opening up naturally for you, Sally. It's not something that it's like it's just happening. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything. Obviously, we want to practice. We want to definitely
Yeah.
be practicing. But as long as you're practicing, as long as you're doing it in a safe manner,
Yeah.
you're feeling like really opening up. It's great. Very, very good.
Very
So
good.
exciting.
Yeah. All right. Tennille Nicholas, will the dementia scalar service work for my dad? Does he need the microbiome and energy enhancement service as well? Sometimes just the microbiome service gets rid of brain fog, but I don't know about dementia.
The
But I'm going to do, I
for
think
the
we're going to,
dad, right? This is what we're
yeah, I
looking at
think,
for
I
dad.
think we're going to have a baby boomer bundle where you can choose like the dementia service and the microbiome and the energy enhancement for way off for like 30%
Um,
or something. I don't know. Yeah,
yes,
I
that it
have to
would
talk to
be
Eric about it.
helpful for your dad. I get a strong yes. When I check into the microbiome, that feels like it would be, I don't know what you're starting with. I feel like the first one that you offer, right, Elisa?
Well, is it the main service?
Right. That
Can't you
feels,
just try a little bit, one step at a time?
I'm sensing one step at a time, but you might end up doing the microbiome at some point because that feels
Yeah.
good. So,
Look up
yeah.
microbiome against dementia, and you'll see there's all sorts of links. Because we do the brain microbiome as well. And we get rid
Wow.
of prions and just so many things. Lewy bodies, and watch the video of me describing a little bit of it. It's a massive scalar script. So anyway, but yeah, just see what happens. If you order the microbiome with the energy enhancement, the microbiome is less, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
okay to take baby steps, really. All right. Adriana A. from Honolulu, Hawaii. Will I find love in 2024?
Adriana, love. Yes. Fall. Fall feels very good for you.
Okay.
Find love. Yeah.
All right, good. June Murphy wants to know what scalar services she can get for her daughter, Deanna Murphy, I think, from Ontario. Tried all sorts of things, limiting foods, introducing them, and still always bloated and uncomfortable. She had
The microbiome feels right here too. Yeah, and like something with the gut. Gut feels very inflamed. Brain fog. Yeah, microbiome.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
see any like lactose or gluten intolerance? Because that would be the allergy and intolerances relief. But
Yes.
okay.
Can you do both of those like as a combined service, or do you have to do them separately? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but if not, what should she try first?
Well, there's a sense I keep seeing the image of beating your head against the wall that you've tried everything. So like you've eliminated this food and that food and this food and that food. And it's just like it's like you're on a what's a hamster wheel. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, what is this? It's a hamster wheel. It's like, you keep going to this
Yeah.
doctor and
Well,
I'm sensing some energy work would be really helpful here.
look up gut dysbiosis or gut health against some of the things she's dealing with, and you'll learn so much is coming out on that. All right. Should I be concerned with my husband, Mark, his arteries condition? So as he has had a quadruple bypass in 2020, but doesn't necessarily eat plant-based or low sugar. Gonna work on Gus.
Okay, I'm gonna look, but again, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, no,
He needs to get checked out. Okay, like sure.
Maybe he needs a coronary calcium scan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. He really does need to be. Eric's calling it minding his P's and Q's a little bit more. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I think he does. Yeah, I think he would benefit from a healthier diet. It's like he sneaks around a little bit too with the ice cream and the this and the that, kind of gets into it late at night. I get it. But yeah,
it's probably insurance covers probably the coronary calcium scan.
I would recommend he go get a scan.
If he has it bad, then we could do the cardiovascular overhaul, but we don't need to do that if it's fine. Okay, Siri R from London. Will my brother Taripan T benefit from the dementia scalar service?
I get that it would be helpful, but I don't know if it yes, I think it would be helpful. I don't know if it will be the cure, but it's going to help him in some way, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Nancy from Argentina, Nancy A. Do I have to honor any irrevocable contracts I signed before incarnating? Are there any irrevocable ones that she needs to work on?
No.
Good. Wow. Nancy P from New York. Has Eric been playing with my cats? And are they okay? They're acting a little strange sometimes. That's
He thinks it's funny. Yeah. He likes your cats. I mean, man, they have some very interesting personalities. Yes, he is. He thinks it's having a good time with your cats. So
okay. Susan said she did a project on the 3, 6, and 9 in my uni days. Definitely interesting. I wonder how that worked out. All right. Let's see. Van Twink. Wait. Jacqueline Popiolek from Michigan. Ladies, I avoided daughter's flu for days. Friday, she bawled her eyes, and I took it from her. I have a lot of discomfort. I'm trying to breathe through. Can you send some good juju?
Okay, what's this person's name?
Jacqueline Populek.
And is there a question, or are we just
Michigan.
sending healing energy?
I think, but I mean, did she get it from the daughters?
Yeah, I get yes.
Well, if
yes.
you just got it, take Zofluza.
Yeah, yeah, you did get it from the daughters.
Yeah.
I have to go let my dog out. I'm very sorry. Let me do that, and then we'll take a moment and send some healing. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that while you do that.
Okay.
Michigan, Jacqueline, everybody combined efforts. Jacqueline Popiolek from Michigan. Send white light to her.
Okay,
A beautiful
we're
state of
gonna
Michigan.
send some energy to her physical body, support her physical body, lungs. Yeah, ooh, yeah, she's in it. She's gonna be okay though.
Okay. Let's see, Jessica A from Massachusetts. Any advice to help me with my PTSD? I'm struggling lately and feeling out of control.
Feels like you do need to reach out for some support from a practitioner, a clinician, EMDR. Like we got to do something to clear this. It's really real what you're experiencing. And I keep hearing you can get on the other side of this, but this is a real trauma. It's not just something you're gonna like wake up one day and get over on your own.
Yeah.
So,
but be sure to let your feelings feel your feelings. Don't repress them because that can cause illness. You know, I did something called Soul Happy, and I can't remember soulhappy.org or soulhappy.com. And channeling Eric people get a discount, but it is amazing. It takes 6 weeks, like 20 minutes a day. And there are a lot of components of EMDR in it too.
oh wow.
The neuropsychiatrist or neuropsychologist, 2 women developed this, and it's really interesting. And I have a lot of PTSD from,
Yeah. That's really good. I mean, I didn't love it. I didn't enjoy doing it one bit, but EMDR was really helpful for trauma. I mean, really a game changer for me. So if you have a traumatic experience, or you have trauma in your childhood and, or whatever it is, that can be really helpful. Something that moves the energy. So talk therapy, very valuable for a lot of people. And I think it's great, but for most people, we need to move the energy. Okay. That's
soulhappy.com. Reprogram your mind for happiness based on scientific breakthroughs and ancient wisdom. And here are the 2 women.
Wow. So my dog is deciding to be bad for the last 10 minutes of this show.
Oh, well, we could get up early, maybe one more.
No, that's okay. Let her out here. She can go.
Oh, your dog. Oh, I thought you said your daughter.
No, she just needs to go for a walk, and I didn't have time to take her before this. So.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Etta could take her.
Yeah, well, Etta went to a friend's house.
Okay. All right. Hi, my name is Tina Owens Coleman from Coleman, Alabama. I have brain MRI and many scans. I get dizzy and fall over. Is it a form of seizures? And we don't like to do medical, but.
And this is Tina?
Tina Owens, Coleman, Alabama.
It does feel like some seizure stuff is going on.
It could be seizure equivalent.
Yeah.
I think you need a sleep deprived EEG in that case, probably.
I think you need to
definitely
be going to a doctor. And I do think you might need to get on some medication here, possibly.
Okay.
Sorry that
I'm Jill R from Illinois. My friend Annette M, her dog Willa, ran from a pet sitter 7 months ago. From dreams, we believe she has been taken in by a local family. Is this true? Willa.
The dog's still alive.
Okay.
My sense is the dog is living. I don't think it's a she or he. I don't know. Sorry.
Willa sounds like a girl.
Is living in the general area. That's my sense. I'm like, oh, the dog's alive. Somebody didn't know or is taking care of the dog. Doesn't feel like it was like a malicious thing. Like, oh, I'm going to steal this dog. It's like,
check with the vets. All the local vets in the area.
As much as I'm saying my dog's being a turkey in this moment, I know we're so close to our pets.
I know. Yeah.
Me too. Sorry.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we started early. You want to just end off so you can take care of Winnie?
I mean, she seems okay now. We can do a couple, but we do a couple more.
Okay. Okay, Jasmine from Sweden. Any advice for my career progression?
Career progression. It feels stalled at the moment, but it won't feel forever. She is progressing. Okay, he wants her to be he, meaning Eric, sorry,
Mhm.
wants her to be less like, oh, these are my circumstances and this is what I can do with these circumstances. What do you want? What do you
Yeah.
want? You are a driven person. You have a lot of goals. I can feel that about you. You're very smart. What do you want? Eric is asking you. And
Yes.
for everyone, what do we want? What do you
Yeah.
want? Not just like want a Ferrari, but what's going to fulfill your soul?
Yeah.
What do you want? And
Exactly.
being, asking and getting very clear from that place. And I'm doing the same thing in my life, Lisa. Like he's kind of
Yeah.
been telling me, he's like, what do you want? You know?
Yeah, I
So
understand.
good question to ask ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh, Christine H. from Ontario, Canada. Message from her son, Cameron.
he has a huge smile, like lights, like his smile is like half his face. He's so cute,
Oh,
sweetest eyes. He has this teddy bear energy he just loves. And it feels like there's other siblings. He watches over his siblings. There's more there. He's like, somebody just must have had a birthday because I'm seeing a cake and blowing out
oh,
candles. He was there at this party or celebration, or maybe coming up next week. I don't know, but he's there. So it feels
yeah.
like a chocolate cake for some reason. I don't know why that's
Oh,
significant.
now I'm hungry. All right,
Yeah.
Susan Beardsley. I'm kind of skipping some of the medical ones because,
Okay.
from Ocean Grove, Australia. Does my mom, Noah, Noa, have any messages for me, please?
They are so close. I mean, the way that they are together, it's like, it feels like when her mom died, it's like, I'm sorry to say this, but it feels like you kind of lost like a part of yourself.
Yeah.
And to know that your mom is still very present in your life, because there's some feeling of a little bit of sometimes loneliness here, and just to know that your mom is really present with you and loves you, and there's like a soulmate connection here, really a soulmate connection.
Wow.
Very, very close. And we know that soulmates are not just romantics. I know some
Oh,
people
yeah,
are
of course. Yeah.
like,
Right. That's
it's
very
important, and I
cool.
say that because people are like, ew, soulmates, what?
I
So
know people get the
mhm,
misinterpretation.
mhm.
Susan Reset again, because I'm going to ask this question because it's born from California. Because she just said thank you for the reading, whatever. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might be getting y'all mixed up. My autistic grandson, Luca Reset, would he benefit from the Atlantis Scalar autism treatment? He has mitochondrial disease and is not able to talk. If you watch the autism script, I mean, you will see we work on mitochondria and all sorts of stuff.
I really do think it will help him. It feels like there's the talking may not like change right away or, anything like that,
Yeah.
but like it will help his health, you know.
Okay.
So that would be really positive for him.
I know we did the autism and the microbiome for one of Michelle Gray's kid, and he really turned around.
Really? Wow. Yeah, no,
Amazing.
it doesn't surprise me. I mean, some of
Yeah.
the stories I hear from people, my clients coming in, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's
Okay. Does Kathia from Palm Springs, California, does Eric have any advice for my mental health struggles?
hmm. You are not alone is the first one, and something to do with art.
Hmm.
Like, do you like to make art? Do you paint? What are you drawn to artistic? You're very artistic. You're very sensitive and you're very
I
artistic.
wish I was.
And it feels like, and I'm like, what are you, because she's like talented and I feel like she needs to be doing that more as a practice of her soul. Especially sometimes people who feel like they have depression or mental health
Yeah.
struggles.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are really artistic people and they just feel more deeply than other people.
Is sometimes it's because they're empaths
Yeah,
and don't know how to
absolutely.
discern bad
That is
crap
part of the
energy
issue
from
here.
others?
That
Huh?
is part of the issue here.
Yeah. So
But
you got to discern, is this my shit or somebody else's?
yeah, I have a class on my website called Energetic Boundaries that might help you.
It
Um,
would,
yeah, that would be a
definitely.
thing. And I don't think it's super expensive and you can download it and take it in your own time. So
That's awesome. All right. Thank you all for listening
you.
and
It
or
was
well,
fun.
watching, I guess. This has been fun. Thank you, Eric. I love you. Thank you, Courtney. I love you.
Love you
Take
too.
care of
Thank
your
you.
little Winnie. And you guys don't forget to get in touch with her from the description box below. Check out all the stuff she has. It's amazing. And she will scan and clear blocks for you if you're concerned about that. Or if you want to get scanned before you order anything from Atlantis Scalar too. That's always a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. So I
Thank
love
you.
y'all.
Love you too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.
You too.